Okay, we're going to do area of 2D shapes. So our first shape is going to be this top left-hand corner, which is going to be, and I took a picture of this, that's why the line's kind of distorted. So this is going to be a rectangle. Okay, so our rectangle, if you look on your formula chart, is area equals base times height. So our base is 15. Ooh, I don't know why I put a equal sign there. Times our height, which is 3. 15 times 3 is 45, and it's going to be feet squared. So that's a pretty simple one right off the bat, and it should, the formula is on your formula chart. This shape right here is a triangle. Okay, on your formula chart, it says specifically this one. And we have talked about that, but we had talked about this one also in class, so that's the one I'm going to use. So our base is 8, our height is 6, and we're going to divide that by 2. So I told you that you can simplify that, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 4 times 6 is 24. Or we could have left it. We could have said 8 times 6 is 48. 48 divided by 2 is still that 24. So we're going to talk about centimeters squared because area is always in squares. Okay. This one right here is a circle. So our formula is pi r squared, where r is the radius. Okay, so our radius is 5 and pi is 3.14. So 3.14 times 5 squared. Order of operations tells us to do 5 squared first. So 5 times 5 is 25 times 3.14. I don't know that off the top of my head, so I'm going to come out to the side and I'm going to say, we'll do it here, 3.14 times 25. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times and 6. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we got 78.5. Okay, so area equals 78.5 centimeters squared. Okay, this is a parallelogram. Okay, and on our formula chart it says area equals base times height. Remember that our height on this has to be the straight height, so it can't be this height. This is slanted, so it has to be this dotted one. So our base is 9, and our height is 18. I don't know 18 times 9. If you do, awesome. Okay, so I got area equals 162 yards squared. Okay. So we're awesome there. This shape right here is a trapezoid. Okay, there are two formulas. We have area equals 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. That's off the formula chart. And then we kind of did base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. Those are the same and they will work for both. So 1/2 base 1 is 4. Base 2 is 3. And then the height is, remember, it's got to be a straight line, so it's 3 there. So 1/2, 4 plus 3 is 7. 1/2 of 7 times 3. So I can do half of 7, which is 3.5. And get 3.5 times 3. And I got 10.5. And that's going to be centimeters squared. Okay, and so here we are at our last 1. This doesn't look like a square, but it is a square. Okay. Formula is base times height. Base is 5. I like this 5 because they're the same. 5 times 5 is 25 feet squared. So this should just be a refresher review over just your basic 2D shapes. Make sure you have everything written on and put it in your foldable.